All right, shalom, shalom, back at y'all again. All right, want to start saying Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai. Call Halayim, Wahawa, like Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to our apostle, Elsgary Millstone, peace and mercy be unto the Lord's light out there, and his teaching the word in truth and sincerity. Started off real quick, man. Let me get that scripture. All right, because this video, all right, this is another video pretty much is going to be centered around, all right, not taking a bribe or something to that effect. All right, let me just get this scripture, man. Proverbs chapter 17 verse 23. It says, "A wicked man taketh a gift out of his bosom to pervert the ways of judgment." Man, all right, because when I was reading this story, all right, which brothers is familiar with it, and Matthew the 26th chapter about this nigga this nigga Judas, all right, and pretty much how he was a goddamn snake, man. All right, and I'm trying to get to the point real quick. And how he took a bribe, all right, to pervert the way of judgment, man. Because if he didn't take that, then which is already prophesied all anyway. But the point of the matter is, bribes and stuff like that. The Romans and the Greeks and like throughout history, just period, they always men always understood that you can pretty much buy a man off. All right, especially Israelite, man. Because Jake ain't got no goddamn honor no more. All right, our forefathers did. All right, because it was to a point where they wouldn't even eat pork. They'd die before they eating pork. But nowadays, Jake ain't got that type of honor. All right, that's why it's an old quote saying you can buy a nigga cheap. All right, but hold on, Salakia, I'm trying to find okay, I just gotta go back up. Let me see. Yep, here we go. All right, because that scripture I just read, all right, in Proverbs 23:17, it led me to this story, man. All right, because I was like, damn, that's what Judas did, man. Judas took a bribe, and like how the scripture said, a wicked man taketh a gift out of his bosom to pervert the ways of judgment. So Matthew 26 verse 27, man. All right. It said, "And while he yet spake, lo, Judas, one of the 12, came, and with him a great multitude with swords and staves from the chief priests of the elders of the people." All right. Now now he that betrayed him gave them a sign, saying, "Whosoever I shall kiss, that same is he. Hold him fast." Matter of fact, let me jump up. Man, cause this like I said, this story is deep, man. All right, let me see. Trying where that point at? A little earlier. Salakia. And I was trying to see what Judas might have to type it in. It said about the silver. Okay. All right, let me just type it in there real quick. Silver. Okay. Matthew should be Matthew like 50 verse. Okay. Hey, Salakia, man. 15. It was way earlier. All right, Matthew chapter 15, verse Salakia, Matthew 26, verse 15. Actually, I start from 14. All right. And then it says, and then one of the 12, called Judas Iscariot, went unto the chief priests and said unto them, what will ye give me, and I will deliver him unto you? And they covenanted with him for 30 pieces of silver, man. And from that time, he saw opportunity to betray him. So, and that right there, like I said, that led me back to, Proverbs 17, verse 23. I say, "A wicked man taketh a gift out of his bosom to pervert the ways of judgment," man. And that's exactly what that nigga Judas Iscariot did, man. He took a bribe, all right, to pretty much, like I said, pervert his ways of judgment, man. Because if they probably would have never offered him that, he would have probably, stuck to the script, so to speak, man. But like they say, money talks, man. All right, money gets people, like the script say, Second Timothy. Let me just get it, man. Money is really the root of all evil, and really because that's not Second Timothy, First Timothy's, the sixth chapter. Money is what makes people do things that they wouldn't normally do. All right, let me see. I believe it's this chapter. Probably. Yep, here we go. First Timothy chapter 6 verse 9. Let me go to 10. For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows, man. It say after they have erred from the faith, and Judas Iscariot, he erred from the faith, and then it said, and pierced themselves through with many sorrows, man. So after the fact, and then I'm gonna get the conclusion of what happened to Judas, which we all know. By the time I get in the scriptures, he pierced himself through with many sorrows, man, because it was the guilt, man, that weighed on his conscience, man, and that's usually what takes a toll on Jake, man. All right, because look, let me go, boom, Matthew 27, all right, Verse 2. And when they had bound him, they led him away and delivered him to Pontius Pilate, the governor, which the led Yahushua away. That's what it's referring to. Then Judas, verse 3. Then Judas, which had betrayed him, when he saw that he was condemned, repented himself and brought again the 30 pieces of silver to the chief priests and elders, saying, I have sinned in that I have betrayed the innocent blood. And they said, what is that to us? See thou to that. See thou to that. Hey, look, what that gotta do with us, man. You see to yourself that matter, all right? What you just did. Pretty much own up for your own responsibility. All right. And he cast down the piece of silver in the temple and departed and went and hung himself, man. All right. So that's what happened in First Timothy's the sixth chapter. All right, when you read the verse 10 towards the end, it says, "For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after they have erred from the faith, Judas erred from the faith, man." All right, and then it said, "And pierced himself through with many sorrows, man." So he pierced himself through with many sorrows to a point it weighed on his conscience, and the guilt started to set in. That's what it's going into, and then and he got fed up to a point where he took his own life, man. And that's why you're not supposed to take a bribe or any type of, you know, any gift or something like that, because what happens is that, like I said, like the scripture just said, it made a perfect example, man. That it perverts the ways of judgment, man. All right, it caused you to do things you wouldn't normally do, but since you got paid, you're gonna do it, and that led me to this scripture as well. And this is in the law, man. If Judas would have remembered Deuteronomy 16 and 19, his ass would have been cool. He wouldn't have been through. Deuteronomy 16 verse 19. Thou shalt not wrest judgment. Thou shalt not respect persons. In that case, Judas was respecting persons, all right, because he should have told them niggas that, all right, them wicked scribes and Pharisees, stuff like that, to hell with y'all. But it says, neither take a gift, for a gift doeth blind the eyes of the wise and pervert the words of the righteous, man. So, and that's exactly what happens, man. That's what happened, man. When you take a gift, man, it perverts it blinds the eyes of the wise, man. And that's in the law, man. All right. And let me get let's see. Let me see. It was another one talking about a gift or something like that in here. I'm saying, yeah, I thought this one was another one, but if not, I'll just get this. I'll get this one and then end it on this. Or did I get that already? Oh, no, no, no. Here we go. Sirach chapter 20 verse 29. All right, it says presents and gifts blind the eyes of the wise and stop up his mouth that he cannot reprove, man. All right. So like I said, those are a few scriptures that that I came across, man, that pretty much that would change a man's righteous mind into something wicked, and then that would cause you to go off, man. All right, by taking a gift, man. Something as simple as taking a bribe can, change your whole way of doing things, man. So if Judas would have never took the bribe, he probably would have been cool, but more than likely, probably not, because the spirit was already determined that he was gonna do that anyway. But anyway, man, I pray this edifying with them. Give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakar Kadash. Double honor to our apostle, Ezra Great Millstone. Peace and mercy be unto the Lord, elect out there to teach the word of truth, sincerity. Bob a ball, my wife, Lob a ball. Hey, I thought. Shalom.